Welcome, power enthusiasts. This is the first episode of our series on understanding the 48 laws of power. Unlike other videos, you are not going to simply listen to the usual summaries. You will learn how to implement these laws in your life. Watch the whole video to understand this law completely. And don't miss the most critical part, which is at the end of the video. So, stick till the end. Today, we're diving into the first law in the 48 laws of power. This is the foundation upon which all other laws are built. We're talking about the critical, often misunderstood. Law 1, never outshine the master. This law is all about understanding the dynamics of power and the delicate balance between demonstrating your talents and ensuring those above you feel secure and superior. Let's start by breaking down the judgment behind this law. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please and impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite, fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. Why is this so crucial? Because the power dynamics at play in any relationship hinge on the perception of superiority and control, particularly professional ones. People in positions of power often have fragile egos. If they feel threatened by your capabilities, you could quickly find yourself on the outside looking in. How does this apply to our lives today? Let's say you're a talented young professional in a tech company. You have innovative ideas and a knack for solving complex problems. While it's tempting to showcase your abilities at every opportunity, remember that your boss needs to feel in control and superior. Here are some practical steps to implement this law in your day-to-day life. Step 1. Highlight your boss's strengths. When discussing a successful project, always attribute the key ideas and strategic decisions to your boss. For example, in a meeting, you might say, "This project succeeded because of boss's brilliant strategy in the initial planning phase." Step 2. Seek advice and guidance. Even if you know the answer, occasionally seek your boss's input. You could say, "I have a few ideas on improving our process, but I'd love to get your thoughts on it first." This not only flatters them, but also makes them feel indispensable. Step 3. Be subtle with your talents. Demonstrate your capabilities without overshadowing your boss. If you're presenting a new idea, frame it as building on your boss's previous insights. For instance, following up on the innovative approach boss suggested last month, I thought we could add these elements to enhance it further. Let's take another historical incident. When Galileo discovered the moons of Jupiter, he didn't just present this as a scientific breakthrough. He dedicated the discovery to the Medicis, linking it to their symbol, Jupiter, and their family's glory. This strategic flattery earned him the position of the official court philosopher and mathematician, securing his financial future. Galileo's strategy was brilliant. He didn't just seek to impress with his knowledge, he aligned his discovery with the prestige and symbolism of the Medici family. By doing so, he made his patrons feel elevated by the association. This is a key aspect of never outshining the master. Make your success their success. In today's terms, think about how you can link your achievements to your boss's vision and goals. If you develop a new marketing strategy that significantly boosts sales, highlight how it aligns with your boss's long-term objectives. This approach not only secures your position but also makes your boss look good in front of their superiors. Here are more practical tips for applying this law in your everyday life. Step 4. Be generous with credit. Always give credit to your boss and teammates in public settings. This builds goodwill and ensures that you're seen as a team player rather than a threat. Step 5. use humor wisely. If you're naturally witty, be cautious about outshining your boss in social situations. A good rule of thumb is to make your boss the focal point of the humor, ensuring they're seen as the source of amusement and good cheer. Step 6. Demonstrate loyalty. Show your dedication to your boss's goals and vision. This could mean going the extra mile on projects that are important to them or defending their decisions in meetings. Now for the final part. Consider a corporate scenario where an overconfident employee consistently outshines their manager during meetings. This might initially seem like a good way to fast-track your career, but it often backfires. The manager, feeling undermined, might start to see this employee as a threat and could look for ways to sideline them. To avoid this, find ways to subtly highlight your manager's strengths. You might say, building on boss's insightful analysis, I propose we explore these additional options. This not only shows respect but also portrays you as a team player who values collaboration. Here are more tips to navigate this law effectively. Step 7. Tailor your approach. Different bosses have different insecurities. Some may feel threatened by intellectual prowess, while others might be more sensitive to social charm. Tailor your approach accordingly to cater to their specific needs and preferences. Step 8. Private praise. If you must showcase your talents, do it in a private setting where your boss can appreciate your abilities without feeling overshadowed in front of others. This allows them to save face while still recognizing your contributions. Step 9. Anticipate their needs. Stay one step ahead of your boss by anticipating their needs and proactively addressing them. By doing so, you demonstrate your value without drawing unnecessary attention to your own capabilities. Step 10. Build alliances. Cultivate relationships with other influential figures in your organization who can speak positively about your contributions. This not only enhances your reputation, but also provides additional support and protection. Final step. Exercise patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful career. Exercise patience and strategic restraint in your interactions with those above you. Remember that timing is often just as important as talent in the pursuit of power. Now let's move to the most critical part mentioned earlier. You cannot worry about upsetting every person you come across. Success demands a degree of ruthlessness, and you must be selectively cruel. If your superior is a falling star, there is nothing to fear from outshining them. Remember, your master had no such scruples in their own cold-blooded climb to the top. Gauge their strength. If your superior is weak, discreetly hasten their downfall. Outdo them. Outcharm them. Outsmart them at key moments. If they are very weak and ready to fall, sometimes it's best to let nature take its course. Outshining a feeble superior might appear cruel or spiteful, and that's a risk you don't need to take. However, if your master is firm in their position, yet you know yourself to be the more capable one, patience is your greatest ally. Power naturally fades and weakens over time. Bide your time and be prepared. Your moment will come, and your master will fall someday. And if you've played your cards right, you will not only outlive them, but outshine them as well. Remember, this is not about blind ambition or reckless behavior. It's about understanding the dynamics of power and positioning yourself strategically. Be vigilant, be strategic, and always be ready to seize the moment when it comes. In conclusion, never outshine the master is a powerful principle that, when understood and applied correctly, can safeguard your position and help you climb the ladder of success. By making those above you feel secure and esteemed, you create a stable environment in which your own talents can eventually shine. Like the video and show some love by subscribing the channel. Watch the whole series by clicking on the link in the description. Until next time, Luminexus.